Hello everybody and welcome back to Odin's movie blog. I am the critic who is a cynic. Hope you're doing well. And today we're talking about the new Spider-Man Far From Home trailer, which, by the way, spoiler warning if you have not seen Endgame or if you do not want to know anything about the future of the MCU or the future of Spider-Man or Spider-Man Far From Home or anything to that effect, because dear Lord, this trailer is just one giant spoiler fest and I have a lot of thoughts on it. So it is indeed revealed in the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer that why am I thinking of Sinestro? Mysterio is not actually from another planet or anything like that. No, he is from Earth, from another dimension, another reality, revealing that there is a multiverse now in the MCU. Now, here's the reason why I have a bit of a problem with this, is because they established early in this, in the trailer, when Nick Fury says that the snap, Thanos' snap, tore a hole in the universe and basically allowed for this rift of basically being able to, basically cross these barriers and cross into these different realities. The reason why I have a problem with this is because not only now do we have a multiverse, but this is also not directly established and is not directly a part of the time travel nonsense that they deal with Endgame. So now, not only do you have these divergent timelines that create new timelines, that create new realities, but you also have different realities and different universes that already exist. And there doesn't really seem to be a correlation between the two, at least based on what's revealed in this trailer. And it really doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And this is the reason why I've had a big problem with the future of the MCU based off of the things of Endgame, and where the jumping points off are for Endgame and post-Endgame stuff is because everything is still very confusing. Nothing has been really made clear. The movie does not clearly state how their time travel rules work and how the new universes work. I mean, you have people contradicting themselves in the film. I talked about this the other day. You have the directors and the writers contradicting themselves also. And now you've got this trailer that not only spoils all of that by, basically admitting that Iron Man, of course, is now dead and that there's this new universe, but it also seems to indicate, well, if there's this alternate reality with this alternate universe and this alternate planet, then there should be a multitude of these types of planets. And so now they've already established, okay, well, now everyone's going to be like, oh, well, yeah, so this is going to be the future of the MCU. This is how we're going to get Black Widow to come back. Iron Man can come back whenever the hell he wants. Chris Evans can come back too. They basically now have opened up the door and opened up the gate for them to be able to do whatever the hell that it is that they want to do and not really have any good grounding to stand on. So overall, I'm still excited for Spider-Man Far From Home just because I'm a huge Jake Gyllenhaal fan. So I'm very excited to see him as Mysterio, and it looks pretty damn cool as far as the effects that they have for this character. But I'm kind of bummed that they revealed so much. I think that this trailer, the biggest disservice that this trailer does is where it basically reveals the entirety of the plot. And I know that some people say, oh, there might be some things that they aren't revealing. There might be some things that they're going to try and spin on you and kind of try and guide you in a certain direction, and then they're going to subvert your expectations. And I mean, I'm sure that that's going to happen at some point. My biggest problem with it is, though, I'm so tired of trailers telling us everything. One of the things that I love the most about Christopher Nolan is whenever he makes a movie, whenever there's a trailer, it tells you very little. It tells you almost nothing about the actual plot of the film or any major elements or any major characters. It always stays very obscure and obviously creates a lot of questions. That's what a trailer should do. Not this. Not let's tell you everything that there is to know about this film while also spoiling elements of other films without even a spoiler warning, I would add. And now, also on top of that, now make things even more convoluted and complicated. Because this is specifically attached to the fact that there already was a multiverse, is what they established. There already was a multiverse, and Thanos' snap made a hole in the universe and therefore allowed for travel between the universes to take place. Meaning that this is, again, separate from the timelines, which means that this universe has various timelines and so this universe has various realities, but there also are other universes and realities that exist too. Again, giant question mark, giant hole to me, I think, still from Endgame's perspective and from this trailer, and I don't like it. I don't like that they revealed this much and that it's created more problems and more issues than actually answering anything. So guys, what are y'all's thoughts on this? Have you seen the trailer? Do you think that this multiverse stuff is actually going to end up working? I know this is a direction they tried to set aside and try to set up in Endgame, but they really didn't go in that route because they stayed specifically within the timelines and tried to state that, oh, you create different timelines every time that you go back, and of course there's all the nonsense with that. I've talked about that at length about why there are issues with it. But now that seemed to be indicating that the multiverse has been around pre-snap. This is just what's been allowed for the travel between the universes to actually take place because of the hole that has been, basically put into the giant universe. I mean, again, I think that this is too much. I think that they are making it way too convoluted, and I think they're doing it because they know that if they do it, that they can do whatever the hell they want and say, oh no, you see, it's explained by understanding how time travel works. Oh, it's explained in understanding how the multiverse works, and overall, I'm kind of over it. So I would love to hear your thoughts about all of this stuff in the comments below. Also, if you like this video, smash the like button, give me a subscribe, it helps me out a lot. And again, thanks to the Flick Pick, John Flickinger, for joining me on the interview earlier today. That will be on the main channel, and it will stay up as a video on the main channel, even though it might mess up the algorithm. It was a really great talk, so if you have not had a chance to see it yet, please do. It's about an hour and 15-minute conversation where we talk about the MCU, we talk about Endgame spoilers, Game of Thrones spoilers, among a lot of other topics, and it's really cool. So huge shout out once again to the Flick Pick for joining me on that stream, and thank you all for watching it, and also thank you so much for your support, guys. You're all awesome and amazing and beautiful people. Have a wonderful day, and as always, God bless, and I'll see you in like 20 minutes for my next stream. Have a good one.